Hello bros, I'm Contest here, BroFive production, and next part, Sakura Swim Club. So, one thing do we know. Both Hiromi and Mieko wants me as much, and they both will do as crazy things to do it. Start recording right here, and let's load up where we were last time. Fortunately, there's no drama when I go home. Hiromi and Miyako went straight home too. I don't think I could have handled any more attention from them right now. All I want to really do is sleep. But it was fun. Seriously, it was fun. It was fun though. I could get used to cultural festivals. But I think about that later. The phone is ringing. Hello, Kate. This is unexpected. Hey Dad, did something happen? You could say that. Something wrong? The tone in his voice. I can feel a trail of sweat going down my spine. When I'm reacting like this, what is the oppressive feeling? Please don't say they're gonna send me to other school. Please say I have a choice. How do you think you did on your exams? I think I did okay. Oh, you really think so? I had someone get the results early for me. He goes quiet for a moment. You aren't doing any better at that school, are you? My blood freezes as he says that. He only ever takes on this tone for one thing. It sounds like you were doing better, but I think that swimming club has done nothing but distract you. I ain't the ID, but it's obvious that you have been getting nothing out of it. You need to focus on your academics. I'm panicked like crazy, desperately racking my brains to find a way to get away from this, but no ideas come to me. But, Dad, are you ever even listening to me? I told you, this is going to end here and now. His tone is final. There's no convincing him otherwise. You're going to come back home and I'm going to get you a tutor. It's obvious that you haven't been able to learn anything from public schools. I had thought that this academy might finally bring out your potential. I want to scream that it's not true, that he's wrong. But I can't find no real argument against that. You barely made any friends too, so what's the point of being there? Barely any friends? Hiromi and Miyako. What about the swimming club? A heavy sigh echoes through the earpiece. Do you even count? You haven't been there for that long. I can't help but think back to those moments I shared with them. Everything I'd done while I was here. There had been their entire time. After all that's happened, after that confessed in front of me like that, but I'm not going to hear it. Let me get this straight, this isn't negotiable. You're leaving at this and that's going to be final. I thought that independent living would sort your life out, but it seems that I was wrong. In time for you to come home, traditional schooling just isn't going to cut it for you. I've been looking over your shoulder the whole time to see if your studies are coming along. Do you get that? Do you understand? I began grinding my teeth. This is 100 things I want to say to him right now, but my anger is only going to make things worse. I understand. I would say no, never. I would not do that because, well, when I want something, I stand by it, and there's no changing that. I'll stop packing my things right away. Deep down though, I feel like I'm being torn apart. Good. I know it hurts now, Kate, but I assure you that is for your own good. You know that, right? I'm doing it because I care. I don't care. You don't care at all. After all you see are results. You never asked me if I wanted to be a good student. No, that's just something you decided should happen. If you actually care, then you know that you're doing to me right now. But I can't defy you. Deep down I know that you will drag me out of here, kicking and screaming if you have to. I know, Dad. Alright, if you're fine with it, then I'll be seeing you soon. See you soon, Dad. An audible clink rings through my ears. I was standing there, holding the phone in my hand. I feel empty. That is the only way to describe this. I'm hollow. I am hollow. I know something will happen. I will not leave the school yet. I'm sure of it. No fear, no despair, nothing. I haven't left my apartment in days. Swimming club practice is on today, but I don't even want to go anymore. All I can feel is bitterness as I stare out from my balcony. There really is no point of trying at all. For once in my life I really found something I wanted to do, but someone else took that away from me. There's not a single part of me that is even willing to fight against that. I should be screaming out against this, doing something other than sitting here mopping. Maybe I really don't have any talent after all. Perhaps I was just deluding myself. I'm thinking that I just didn't care enough to do anything. I just need some time to myself to work all this out. What am I going to do about this situation? My abysmal grades mean that that's going to force me to leave. If that happens, then I have to leave all of this behind. I won't even be able to go for swimming practice again. Worst of all, I won't even see those two again. No, I can't let this happen. We have to work out how to turn this around. But what can I do? There is the one time that I need to speak out for myself most. Yet I cannot muster the courage to do so. Why must I be such a coward? For what felt like the first time in countless years I've been genuinely happy. Should that be enough reason for me to do something? I guess a coward doesn't deserve a happy life either. I hope that I do well with whatever you do, Hirumi, Miyako. I guess this really is the end for us. Wait, what's that sound? Heavy, distant knocks echoes from the front door. There are only two people who would be knocking like that. Slowly the door opens. That's right, I didn't even bother locking it. Cade, are you here? Where are you, Cade? Hey. Where have you been? You had both of us so worried. That's right. My behavior hasn't been normal. What happened, Cade? Are you okay? You look like you're seeing a ghost. I can't hide the truth from them. They have to know about what's going to happen. I scored really bad on the last test. My father here heard about it. He was furious. He told me that swimming club was a waste of time. That means I'm going to be leaving this town. Neither of them reacted to the news well. They just stare at me, angry flaming in their eyes. But we have the tournament. You aren't going to say anything to stop this. You don't get it. I've never been able to choose my own path. My father would never accept me having my own opinion. The entire family has looked down on me as the incapable son. And I don't have anything to prove otherwise. Hilmer walks up to me. I expect better of you. You know you're better than this, Cade. That's right, you know. You really are stupid. Just because your dad told you that you can't doesn't mean that you can't. Do something for yourself. Do something to make yourself happy. But How can I possibly stand up to someone whose shadow I lived in my whole life? By stepping out of his shadow. All you will do if you stay in it is wither away? What? Oh, I can't read it again, but I know what it is. I finally get it now. And I finally get all of it. This is the reason why you don't care. It's not that you can't achieve anything, despite what people think. We have watched you go from being barely able to swim to being able to rival us. We have both been swimming for years, yet you seem to have a natural talent for it. That's right, I can barely keep pace with you now. You can do something if you actually care about it, Cade. I think your dad really wants is for you to actually do something for yourself. Is that what they really want? What he really wants? Miyako already picking up the phone and shoving it in my hand. Call him right now. He wants you to prove that you're getting results, right? Make a bargain with him. If you win the swimming tournament, you get to stay. That's a good idea, actually. You win that and you prove to him that the swimming club actually means something to you. If all he sees is result, then he let you stay. Do you really think so? It's worth a try, isn't it? That's the question. If all he wants is result, then I just need to prove it to him. Alright, here it goes. Both of them hold their breath as they watch me punch in his number. We have to see if he's available. I don't call often, but he's normally a response when I do. The pair wander over to my lounge, setting themselves in. Hello? Hey Dad. Cade? Why are you calling right now? We need to talk. Well, okay. I can make time. I can prove to you that swimming club hasn't been a waste of my time. Will you allow me to stay in this school? But how would you do that, Cade? There's a national swimming tournament coming up. If I come first place, then can I stay here? Can I stay in the swimming club? You want to stay? Yes, I do. That's why I want to prove to you that I'm getting results. If I do that, will you let me stay? He goes silent for a very long time. It's a big ask. Are you sure you can actually do it? Yes, I'm sure. I can do it. Dad, just give me a chance to prove it. Well, I can tell that that he has his hand on his shin. I suppose I can do that. If you make it first place, you can stay. But I thought you were happy to leave that school. I guess I changed my mind. I see. Is it really true? The truth? What were you really thinking that whole time? We can talk about it for later. For now, just let me prove my worth. Very well. I need to go. Work starting to pile up, like always. I'll be sending my assistant to keep an eye on the tournament. Before I go though, do your best, Cade. Don't worry, I will. As I hang up the phone, Miyako and Hiromu look on with hope. Did he agree to the plan? Did he, Cade? Yeah, he did. They both look overjoyed. What are we waiting for them? It's time to get training. I share Miyako's sentiment. I grab your swimming gear and head to the pool. It's time for the special swimming training. Well, it's very funny. There's actually a plan that would work, but first place is not an easy task. But if we don't get first place, I'm sure we can come up with something else. Because he was surprised that I wanted to stay and such, so he might even let me stay if I don't come first place. The full reality of it hasn't really come to me yet. I'm really going to be competing in a swimming tournament. A tournament which is probably going to define my future for me. Miek and Hume had high hopes for me, but I'm still not sure about it myself. Can I really compete with people who have been training their whole lives? I only just got to the pool a little while ago. Even with those two training me, I still don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. The gauntlet has been thrown down with my father. With those bad grades, this is my last chance to prove to him that I can really accomplish something here. There will be no failing this tournament. If I come first, then there's no way that he would make me transfer away. Despite all that though, I want something to prove to myself that I'm not really a loser. This is my chance, this is my opportunity to show that I can do something for myself. Once I can finally find satisfaction in what I do, then I will be able to finally find my way. But this shouldn't be just about me. I should just do it for myself. I should do it for those two as well. I would be selfish of me now not to try my best for them. Especially after that they've tried the best for me. I just can't get over those feelings of anxiety I have. With this competition looming down on me, I feel like I'm locked up. I can't break out of this mental block I have. I'm scared, more scared than I've ever been in my life. And that fear is strangling with me right now. Take a deep breath. That usually helps me. I take a deep breath before I step in. Sure enough, there's both here. What took you so long? We have a lot of training to do before we can get to the competition. Yeah, Kate, we really need to train hard. Everyone else who's going to be participating will be fighting fit. Fighting fit? What? If we even want a chance of winning, then we need to be nothing less than at our best. Mieko looks really fired up about this. So come on, let's get swimming already. I have to agree with Mieko. We need to get in right away. You really need to take this seriously, Kate. Of course, I'm going to take it seriously. I never known when you're being serious about something you know. But it's just presumed that you really mean it. I do mean it, I really do. Then say it like you mean it. I mean it. I will work myself to the bone. We're going to do all our best for this tournament. I pause for a moment. It's very rare that I am even shout about anything, but this time I just sort of came out of me. Miyako smiling at me. I know you had some anger in you. It's so much better to express it than it is to hide it. You feel better? I do actually. Then shout it out for the whole world to hear. Come on, there's no way you're going to transfer. We prove to you that you can do it. Absolutely. You helped us both, Cade. It would be a disgrace for us not to do the same for you. We're going to have to train harder than ever before. But I'm no longer wavering. Their determination has rubbed off on me. We're going to do this no matter what. Are you ready, Cade? You better be ready. Both of them look at me expectantly from the other side to the pool. Give it everything you got. Any less and we make sure that you will regret it. I don't doubt it for a minute. Then what are you waiting for? Dive in. I need no further approval from them. Actually, let's save here because there's a switch of the screen and and I have to save, otherwise it's gonna be a lot overtime. I don't want to do too much overtime. But at least hit like and subscribe. I see you next time. BroFive!